Eagle Bearer. My name is Herodianos, second to Thaletas in battle. The dogs of war howl for blood, and thanks to you, Sparta now howls back.
Sounds like a lot of howling.
And thanks to your victory against the Athenian fleet at sea, their best troops are at the bottom of the Aegean. The day is as good as ours. Join us!
I'd be honored to fight with Sparta.
To battle!
A bad day for Athens! A glorious day for Sparta!
fight!
Fido, are you there? Are you ready to play Ghost Recon? No, I'm not entirely ready. What are you doing right now? The story's fun. I was doing the story, or I've done like 3 or 4 areas on permadeath without dying. Yeah, I don't even know if I have a character that's not in permadeath. Do you know how to go into the permadeath mode? I mean, you don't have to play in permadeath. 'Cause then if you die, you're fucked. In that game, the driving isn't realistic at all, because you can actually just literally drive off the cliff and drive up and down, and you'll be fine. Yeah, I mean, it does feel real, I just mean, like, you can literally, like, drive off a cliff and then, like, drive all the way down it, and you'll be fine. As long as you're in a car, don't do that on a motorcycle. Temple of Athena. Yeah, last thing I want to do right now is play with you in permadeath right away. No, I just mean like, cause that's how I want to play it. That's how I've been playing the story, and I want to play that, and that's part of the main reason I wanted you to download it. Well, but I love the online, so I definitely want to play the online. Mostly. But the story is really good, but I want to do the permadeath, but I just want you to get good before we actually start doing that. Because it's super intense. And we would, yeah. It's really fun though. But it's literally like you have to like treat it like real life, and like every single person is someone that can kill you. It's kind of horrifying. So like if you have to like go into a camp or something, what I found out is the most useful thing in the world is helicopters. So if you use a helicopter with the, yeah, so if I use the helicopter with the buzzard, it's good. But the problem is with the helicopters in permadeath is you can use it to wipe them out an entire like area of enemies, but sometimes they have like anti-air craft stuff, and they'll shoot you out of the sky, and you'll have to jump out so you don't get blown up and murdered right away. Die in a helicopter crash, that would suck. I've been in 2 helicopter crashes in my permadeath, and somehow I've lived. Because one time I jumped out and landed in a pool, and then the next time, somehow the crash didn't kill me. It like blew up right when I got away.
Ship the oars! Get the oars ready! Slower now!
We'll wait for the commander's return.
No, you suck. I feel like Ghost Recon is way more realistic in a way than Vanguard. Just because, like, in real life, like, it's just more realistic. You get what I mean, like, the way that it, like, how you move, and, like, I mean, realistically, you have your equipment, you're a little more slow, like, in real life, you have to actually, like, yeah, it's my gig. I remember playing those when I was younger, and I thought they were, like, the coolest thing ever.
Every time, Catharsis. Now, I know the situation doesn't look good.
Ooh, I fucked up. That is not what I meant to do. Whoops. I meant to talk to that guy, but instead I stabbed one of them. My, what is you doing? Oh my gosh, Fido, it does make me actually want to play permadeath with you, just because it would be hilarious hearing you freak out. I'm trying. No! You stupid shark! I had enough health to make it, but this shark came and bit me in the back, so it made it so that I didn't have enough health and I drowned. Nigga, this one's awesome. There's sharks, there's whales, there's all kinds of ocean stuff. There's turtles. Part of the reason I'm so excited to go to Atlanta is because it's under the water. And I'm hoping there will be, like, bosses. Like, could you imagine a boss fight under the water? Like, what see, I want it to be in the water, though, not just under it in, like, a city. I want some fights to be in the water. Because the fighting in the water is actually really good. Like, all the weapons have different attacks in the water, and... Damn, now I gotta grab that shit again. Oh, well, at least now I can go up and talk to these people, since I stabbed them last time.
Every time, Catharsis. Now, I know the situation doesn't look good.
Doesn't look good. It was simple. An unarmed merchant ship. You gave that to Poseidon, and then ran us onto the rocks.
We aren't far from chaos. Someone will find us.
I hope the sharks find you first.
Stop! Keep the fuck out of this! The captain's going to get what's coming to him.
What has this man done?
What hasn't he done?
Oh, did he offend you? Poor
pirates. Never allowed to work with these Malakas. We finally get a job from Xenia, and he sails us into the fucking ground.
How did you end up on this island? I can explain. I am the captain.
We've heard enough from you, Captain.
I'll hear it from the captain himself. As I was saying, we got into a great sea battle, which we won, thanks to me, and the victory was so sweet. I didn't notice how close to the rocks we were. A minor accident. Now, if you could just get us back to Chaos...
This man is your captain.
You can only be captain if you got a ship. And he ain't got one no more.
I can make it worth your while if you get me back to Chaos.
Stand aside.
It's your crew. Answer to them.
Please, no. You must protect me.
Make your peace with Poseidon, Captain.
By the gods, help me!
Go!
Coming after you! Prepare for death!
Your death, Misthios!
I don't have time for you. Leave. Some fight, eh? Thank you, stranger. Now, if you can just get me back to Chaos, there's a reward in it for you.
There better be. You've seen what happens to people I disagree with. Let's get you to my ship and get you home, then.
I always go and I find helicopters because you need them in permadeath, otherwise you'll die. I literally rely on the helicopters. But, yeah, once you unlock more of the map, you'll see where some of them are. They're usually all over. Or you can get intel. Yeah, there's all kinds of ways you can see where they are. Well, there's no shark to finish me off this time. So hopefully I make it. Barely. Shit, there's still another one. Malacca. Aha. Oh, that's not it. There it is. I love the ocean in this game. It's so awesome. The ocean in this game is the best ocean I've ever played in any game. Because normally oceans just feel empty and void of life. But this one had... I hate it. It makes them boring, and there's never anything in them. They never put anything in the ocean. It's so boring. They just make it so you can explore below it. This game, they literally have treasure in sunken cities, and like a lot of times I'll just be driving by an area, it'll be like treasure of like the sunken something, and I'll like literally hop out and just explore the and find treasure. Or there's like lost cities, and like it's cool, super cool. And there's also like whales and sharks and mantises and all the fish. It literally just feels actually like a real awesome ocean. And I want to spend like all my time in the ocean. And I've been wearing my celestial outfit in the ocean. I like it a lot. The one that make the eyes glow. Normally I wouldn't, I don't know if it's the one that I showed you, maybe. It's the one that's like a really tight suit. And normally I wouldn't wear it, but, because I was going to save it till I go to Atlantis, but it makes sense in the ocean. Yeah, it makes sense in the ocean though. Like I kind of view it as like it's a wetsuit, because I mean, it almost seems like it's meant for Atlantis. Oh my god, bro. Do you see that whale?
What kind of pirate are you? It's nearly as valuable as
Literally
gold.
just jumped out right in front of my ship.
There! We can probably salvage that!
Of course you didn't see it. Did you see that whale? Oh, there it is. Huh? What does it mean? Oh, like a purple one on the map? It means don't attack them. You don't want to attack the purple people, because they're basically like the police, and they have a... But wait, listen. So the purple is the most deadly by far, and I never mess with them. Because I'm in permadeath, and they will kill me right away. Because what they do is they're literally like military police. It's not like the police we have here. It's like military police, which is what would happen if we declared martial law. The military would become the police. But in some countries, the military just is the police. And anyways, so if you attack them, the military comes after you. Yeah, and then the orange one is like, I think, a gang. And the gang, you can deal with the gang. And there's different gangs. Like, most of the gangs you can deal with, but if you make them really mad, they'll get really aggressive coming after you. But it's cool because you can get, like, the gangs fighting each other, like, get two of them to run into each other when they're both mad at you, or you can, like, get the cops fighting a gang. I'm tempted to get on and join you now. But first I want to take this guy back to the island. How the fuck is it still so far away? I thought it was right there. Oh my god, it's because I don't have my ship with me. That's dumb. I left it. I'll just have to call for it.
Giddy up! Yeah!
Yeah, it's really impressive that Ubisoft has so many of the games that are like my favorite. Like For Honor, Ghost Recon, Assassin's Creed. Like all those games are... And Splinter Cell. All of those are Ubisoft. And then they create these gigantic, massive open worlds, and then all these different worlds and different timelines through Assassin's Creed. So they literally probably have at their at their disposal, like any type of world you could imagine because of Assassin's Creed. Because they've made so many different worlds, like Greek worlds, Roman worlds, Egyptian worlds. Like it's all like based on the real world. So they make like actual, like, historical replicas of the places and stuff. So, well, just my point is like, for example, the game you're playing right now, it just has such a gigantic world, and then all the different areas feel so real, and the reason they feel so real is because Ubisoft has made so many games with so many different types of areas. So, like, what's cool about it is, it used to be, like, amazing how in Zelda there was, like, a lava area and an ice area and, like, a water area, you know what I mean? But, like, in these games, it's like real life. Like, there's tundras, there's, like, swamps, there's forests. They do a really good job. And then the worlds are just so massive. Like, there's no other games, I think, that are quite as big as most Ubisoft games. Like, I used to think Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead are big, but I've been everywhere in Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead's map. Like, games like Assassin's Creed, it takes a long time. And what's funny is Assassin's Creed Valhalla is smaller than most. Except if you include the other areas, it kind of makes it pretty big. And it's definitely not small. Alright, Whiteo, after I finish this, I'm going to join you.
Not what I expected.
Gotarzish, I thought I lost you this time. Where is your ship?
The rocks around the isle were treacherous.
Oh, I'm well aware of his nautical prowess. A goat could sail those waters. Malaka. What's important is that you're alive, brother.
Is your brother?
It would be easier if he wasn't. What happened to the crew?
Those dogs turned on me. If it wasn't for this Mystios,
You would be dead.
Then you will be rewarded, Mystios.
Family is family. No reward necessary.
No. I am in your debt. Your armor, Gotarzes. Give it to him.
but
You
it was
died?
father's. It's mine by
Because you went
birthright.
down and they couldn't get you up, huh?
His armor
belongs
because
to someone
they can only
worthy
get
of
you
it.
up once, and then after that you'll die unless you get out of combat. You can, if you leave combat and then go back into combat, you can go down again and you won't die. So that's what I do in permadeath. Like if I get downed, then I freak out and then like I instantly get out of the area and then because if I get downed again, then I'll be dead. You know what I mean? And it completely restarts you from the beginning if you die in permadeath. And I've made it so far. It's actually really amazing. Like, because you have to take down these drug cartels, which is what's really cool about it. It's basically like Splinter Cell, except in an open world kind of, where you like take down like these, but you're taking down like cartels. So like, you can learn all the info about like, you know, like one of them is like this couple and they're in love, but they're evil and they like to like torture and hurt people. And that's like the first one I took down. And when you get to them, they're like torturing this guy together and enjoying it and shit. And they're like in this room that's downstairs. And it's super sketch, especially in permadeath. Because like what I did in order to not die was I just kept sending my teammates ahead of me. So that they would go ahead of me and then the enemies, they would help clear out the enemies. And then, because they had like bombs and shit all planted down in this tunnel. And it was just one tunnel to get to them. It was fucked up. And it was hard, but I did it. But yeah, all the different people that you take down are like a different, like each area has a different cartel leader. There's all these different cartels. Like there's cartels that run the drugs. Like it's different part of the main cartel, you know. But these different ones that will like run the drugs, or like some areas they'll run people. Anyways. Okay, White, are you ready for me to join? Sure, as in you don't want me to. I'm just kidding. I was pretending I was being Billy.